Night had fallen over Jerusalem, the city that had shouted his praise only days before, now slept in silence. But in a quiet garden called Gethsemane, the Son of God did not sleep. He knew what was coming.
My soul is overwhelmed to the point of death. Stay here and keep watch with me. Father, if you are willing, take this cup from me. Yet not my will, but yours be done.
He had told them, the Son of Man must suffer, must be handed over, must be crucified, and on the third day rise again.
Could you not keep watch with me for 1 hour?
The garden was still. Then, in the distance, small lights began to flicker between the trees. Torchlight. Shadows moved through the olive branches, and the quiet of the night was broken by the soft murmur of voices and the sound of approaching footsteps. The moment had come. At the front of the crowd walked Judas. Seeing what was happening, Peter's heart burned with anger. He stepped forward, reaching for his sword, ready to defend his master. But Jesus spoke gently into the tension of the night.
Put your sword back in its place, for all who draw the sword will die by the sword.
But knowing the promise did not remove the pain.
Friend, do what you came for.
This was the loneliest walk he would ever take. Not because heaven had left him, but because he chose to carry what no one else could. The creator of the universe felt the full weight of human brokenness. Every betrayal, every cruelty, every hidden sin, every shame, pressed into this moment, and still, he stayed. Even his closest friends could not stay awake. The hour of darkness was drawing near. They brought Jesus first before Annas, the former high priest. But the leaders had already made their decision.
He is guilty! He blasphemes!
This was not a trial seeking truth. They had already condemned him.
Seize him! Take this blasphemer away! He is guilty!
Frustrated that he could find no charge against him, Annas ordered that Jesus be sent to Caiaphas, the high priest. And so, still bound, Jesus was led across the courtyard to face the council. The night was far from over. They brought Jesus before Caiaphas, where the chief priest and the council had gathered. False witnesses were brought forward, each trying to accuse him. But their stories did not agree. The room grew restless. Finally, the high priest stood and demanded, "Tell us, are you the Messiah, the Son of God?"
Who are you?
And Jesus answered,
You have said so. But I tell you, from now on you will see the Son of Man seated at the right hand of power and coming on the clouds of heaven.
He has spoken blasphemy. What is your verdict? He is guilty. He deserves death.
Outside in the courtyard, the crowd was growing. Servants, soldiers, and onlookers gathered around the fire. Among them were some of Jesus' own followers, and standing quietly in the shadows was Peter.
Wait, Aren't you one of his followers?
You were with Jesus of Galilee, weren't you?
Woman, I do not know him.
Then Peter remembered the words Jesus had spoken to him. Before the rooster crows, you will deny me 3 times. And Peter went out and wept bitterly. Morning came. The chief priests and elders gathered again and confirmed their decision.
He deserves death. He has spoken blasphemy. He must die. Condemn him.
Jesus was bound and led away from the temple, and at daybreak they brought him before Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor.
Are you the king of the Jews? You say that I am. I find no guilt in this man.
It was the custom at Passover for the governor to release one prisoner to the people. Hoping to set Jesus free, Pilate ordered that another prisoner be brought out.
We want Barabbas. Give us Barabbas. Release him. Are you the king of the Jews?
Free Barabbas! Free Barabbas! Free Barabbas! Crucify him! Crucify him!
Take him away!
Then Pilate ordered that Jesus be flogged. The soldiers took him away. They placed a crown of thorns on his head and mocked him, saying, "Hail, King of the Jews."
Look, the king! O mighty king, where is your power now?
Pilate brought Jesus out before the crowd, beaten and crowned with thorns. But the people were not satisfied. The leaders stirred the crowd, and the shouting only grew louder. And so Pilate gave the order.
Behold the man! Away with him! Crucify him! I take no part in this.
Mary, the mother of Jesus, stood watching from a distance. Beside her was Mary Magdalene and the women who followed him, and they wept.
Get on your feet! Move! Faster!
Keep moving, we don't have all day.
Pick it up! Move! You, help him now! Keep moving! Get back, all of you! Clear the path! Keep moving! Move back! Clear the road! Leave him alone! Get back! Crucify him! Have pity!
He brought this upon himself. You who are going to destroy the temple, save yourself and come down from the cross.
As the crowd shouted below the crosses, one of the men beside Jesus cried out, "Leave him alone! Don't you fear God? We are being punished for what we have done, and we deserve it. But this man has done nothing wrong." Then he turned toward Jesus and said, "Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom." And Jesus turned his head toward him and said, "Truly I tell you, today you will be with me in paradise." As the hours passed, darkness covered the land. Many of the crowd slowly drifted away, but a few remained near the cross. Mary, the mother of Jesus, Mary Magdalene, and John, the beloved disciple. They stood there in silence, watching as the final moments drew near.
My God, why have you forsaken me? Father, into thy hands I commend my spirit. It is finished.
And when Jesus gave up his spirit, the earth began to tremble. The ground shook beneath the people, and rocks split apart. Dark clouds rolled across the sky as thunder echoed through the land. At that very moment, the great veil of the temple in Jerusalem was torn in two, from top to bottom.
Look at what we have done!
It is the end of days! Mercy on us!
As evening approached, a man named Joseph of Arimathea, a follower of Jesus, went to Pontius Pilate and asked for the body of Jesus. Pilate granted his request.
My lord, I ask for the body of Jesus, that I might take him down and give him a proper burial before the Sabbath.
Joseph, together with Nicodemus, carefully wrapped Jesus in clean linen cloths with spices according to the burial customs. They laid him in a new tomb, carved into the rock, in a garden nearby. Then a large stone was rolled across the entrance of the tomb, and Mary Magdalene and the other Mary sat nearby, watching where he was laid. Three days passed, the tomb remained sealed, and Roman guards stood watch. But early on the first day of the week, just as the sun began to rise, Mary Magdalene and the other women went to the tomb.
Do not be afraid. He is not here. He has risen.
Do not be afraid, do not fear. The one you seek is not here. The stone is rolled, the grave is bare. The Lord of life is everywhere. Come and see the place where he went. The tomb is empty today. Death could not hold him, the grave could not stay. Come and see the place where he lay. The stone is cold, the chamber wide, but nothing here remains inside. The linen rests upon the stone, but he is risen, he is gone. Go and tell the world today, the Lord is risen from the grave.